All right, woo, I'm coming. Good morning. So, gonna start this today's adventure off. Finishing this. Hopefully, we finish it, but we should finish the fence. I'm gonna walk woo through the woods, and then we'll talk about it. So, started a little late again today. Again, it's mainly because it's cold outside. So, that's why I did it. I'll walk woo through the woods like I normally do every day, but yeah, it should be hopefully a fairly easy day. I went to Lowe's and got some cement, so hopefully it'll be pretty easy going. I think most of the slow work is done. Yeah, so let me put this headset on and then we'll walk through the woods. What you wanting, Kevin? All right, let's go, woo. So, yeah, today we will finish up the gate or the fence, and then I bought some of that turbo black spray paint. I seen it at the bottom on Lowe's. I haven't tried them cans out yet. They're the big tall ones that people are painting cars with and stuff. Wanted to try it out here, and then my son's got a white Honda Accord, like a 2011. It's got some paint peeling. I might do that. It was fairly cheap. It was actually maybe $5 more than just a regular paint can. So, thought I'd seen something. So we'll try that out. I bought 2 cans of it. I don't know how much I'll need for this this fence. So we'll see. We'll paint it. Hopefully 1 can will do it, and I'll have enough to paint these metal chairs I got or something later. But you know, you always use black spray paint. It's good to hide up stuff. Yeah, so last night, went in there, first time editing. I bought the editor Filmora because I think it's Country Farms. I don't know. My father-in-law knows all these people he watches, but Country Time Farms, Time Country, I don't know. Anyways, I watched his video. He's the one that kind of got me going towards the GoPros and stuff like that. But he also suggested, or that's what he uses, is the Filmora. So I was messing around with it. I didn't really edit much. As to the video, it's almost 2 hours long yesterday. I took a couple parts out. It's probably pretty slow. I couldn't really figure out how to get the time lapse and everything else working, so I'll try to get better at that. Same with the thumbnail. I probably should have added some text or something, but you know, it's my first one. So this one today, I will try to keep right around an hour. The reason being is I didn't know how long it took for it to convert over from the Filmora. It converts it. That took like 4 hours. I ended up going to bed on it. Woke up this morning and it said it couldn't upload it to YouTube because I didn't verify, even though I gave it permission. But okay, so I verified it this morning, and then I had to upload it myself, which is not a big deal. It stored the files or saved the files that try to upload. So that was pretty nice of it. So I wouldn't say that's Filmora's problem. So I did that. Then I uploaded it to YouTube, and that took about 3 hours or so. Then, because I'm filming everything in 4K, I feel like it's 4K, 60 frames a second. I bought the camera for it. I bought a TV to watch 4K. So did you probably. So why not put it on there 4K? Well, that takes roughly 9 hours. Now, mind you, I have a pretty fast internet here. It's fiber optic. I'm not out in the country. I know it looks like it, but I'm not that far out of the country, but it's all fiber optic here. My son games a lot. He says it's really good. Never really have no issues doing anything and it's still that slow. So next thing I'm gonna try, my daughter has a better laptop. We got the laptop for my son. It's like an older gaming laptop. But the one my daughter has is a better one. I might try it on there to see if it speeds it up. But man, I was like, this is an all-day process here. So that let me know that yeah, some of that stuff's gonna have to be done at night. I'll finish it before the night's over and then do it. Everybody said editing was the worst part about it. I think uploading is, because I didn't edit too much out. I'm almost kind of going raw with everything, unless I say something wrong, or I keep saying I noticed that last night. It's my filler word. So if I keep saying stuff, I'll try to edit it out a little bit, make some transitions, do some time lapse. I'll try to figure that out tonight. So just in case we go over the hour long that I want to keep it at, I will do that. Or I'll put it in more than a 2-part series. I'll make a 3-part or 4-part and just space them out. So that way they're hitting at about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. You know how long it is. If you want to continue to watch, then you can watch the next parts. And we'll see how it goes. But as of right now, it's just sitting in there. It is, what is it? It is doing? I don't know. Something to do with the 4K. The 4K takes a while. So I guess if I upload it in a lesser version, then it wouldn't take as long. But again, I bought the camera and my TV to watch in 4K, and I didn't buy it to watch in the year 2000. So it's 2024. Let's go. And plus, you got to see the woo in 4K and all the goats and everything. And then especially once it gets closer to summer and the leaves start coming out, this place will light up. It's real pretty. That's what I'm hoping. Down there where you see the goats at right now, I'm hoping more grass grows. It grew this year. Hoping it comes this way a little bit more. Want to do something crazy is about, maybe, I don't know if you can see my finger, but about right there, where we see some of that non-burnt leaves, I guess you would call it, is put like a little area to where I can hit golf balls too. So I'll have to show you, but up by the road, I don't know if you can see that garbage can right there. On our side, of course, about right there, we hit golf balls this way. It's fun, but just something to aim at. It might be something easy and cheap I could do. Somebody was giving away free turf around here. I probably should have went and got it. So maybe I'll go do that if it's still available. I saved it on the Facebook Marketplace. Just somewhere to hit it to, because every now and then I'll find a golf ball, especially when I'm burnt. They pop out, you know, like eggs. So I can find the golf balls. There's probably a bunch over here that haven't burnt. I'll end up burning that this week, most likely. I'll film it. I don't know if I'll necessarily do anything else. Well, we'll see. And then probably later on this week, depends on how smoky that is, which I think it's going to be smoky, we'll clean up the woods. So we'll get all this going. And then I didn't mention this yesterday, but another thing this would do is keep me on point. So sometimes I say I'm going to do stuff and then I get sidetracked, or I'll do a different project. I want to start, I don't know, being more not predictable, but being more on task and staying on these projects and cleaning it up. So we could do the woods by section, but maybe this section and that section, or that section and this, whatever, you know, and just do them by section per day. It'll take some while, but I'll get better at the video editing, and then be able to move. Ooh, I thought he was gonna crunch her. Get better at the video editing, and then be able to time lapse that, so you'll see portions of that. It won't be so crazy. But yeah, other than that, I will we'll get to this fence and then get it all cemented in and do our thing. We'll be out here like usual helping. Yesterday she just got excited because of the goats were out, so then I had to kind of give her a hey, stop that tone, just like you do with your kids, because I just don't want her to get hurt. That's the biggest thing. Like, I don't mind her playing with him, but sometimes Kevin, like I said, he can be a little much sometimes. And she's fast, but you know, sometimes he gets her. Where you going, Will? I'm going this way. You'd think this tree came from that stump right there. It didn't. It came from that tree. Well, we'll get it. I'll text my buddy today and see if I can get his tractor and clean this up and smooth that out, but I don't know. It's still muddy. I really need to wait. If I bring him back here now, I'll have tractor marks in here. We'll see what's happening. But let me get some things set up and then we'll start. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna dig these last 2 holes from yesterday, and then I'll put some cement on them. They got water in the holes, as you can see. So I'm not gonna add water. Just gonna fill the holes up. Hopefully I get a little farther than what my board is telling me. I kind of laid it out yesterday just to see. What my concern is Kevin likes to push the boundary sometime, and I think he'll end up skirting that. So if anything, I'll dig that with the shovel down a little bit steeper so he won't be able to get out, hopefully, or jump it. Or we can add some extensions, but I don't want it to look janky. So my father-in-law Tad's gonna be filming on his iPhone, so we'll try to put this video editing to test. Hopefully I get better at it. And yeah, we'll see what we got and we'll get going. But let me see how far I got to go with this. So I think I'm about right. I was just kind of doing the non-measuring ways.
That's a nice straight board.
Yeah, it's just crooked on one side. Let's see. So if I'm aiming for it, that's about it. I think that'll put me there. Thanks, Woo. Yeah, I think we're gonna be short. Just see, we're gonna be short. Like he'll skirt that line. I could angle it more. Angle it right there. That might be better. Use the straight board we got here. That'll put that curve on it nicely. See, that thing will still go right there. That might be better.
Put it near the, yeah, right at the edge, huh?
I know he's gonna skirt that though. Let's see. There'll be a pull there. Well, that's gonna bounce. Ah! Fall in.
No, yeah, don't fall in. A little bit cold for that.
Let me put my little mittens on. I got a nice little blister yesterday from that fine post hole digger that I gotta fix. I was out here pulling yesterday. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this thing? I was like, maybe it's the fuel. No. Well, it was the fuel, but it's the fuel line. It was all rotted on the inside.
Oh, in the tank? In the tank?
Yeah. It was like half off, and I was like, oh. So I tried to like kind of halfway fix it, but it didn't work out, as you could tell.
I think I've got a couple kits hanging on the wall in the shed. You want to work on it?
That's going to be too bouncy. Let me. All right. We'll try that. I didn't want it to be all bouncy and I had to edit all that out. Yeah, woo, I got to dig a hole here. Told him yesterday, at least it ain't Tennessee dirt. It'd still be on the first hole. Oh, spoke too soon. That sounds fun.
Used to be junk piled here, wasn't there?
There's a bunch of stuff here. Probably part of the old fence. I used to have it right here because that's a solid rock. What the? Keep looking for gold. Maybe that's a gold nugget down there. Let's see. There it is. Potato size.
The rock.
That's what it was. You see it? Look at it.
Oh.
There's some nuggets in there, don't we? Move the fence. I said it'd be fun. Again, I told him yesterday how many times we moved this thing. I think this is like just this fence alone is like the fourth one.
Well, that's one thing about animal fences. You're never done working on them.
Yeah. Should have moved it when we did the pond and dug that out. Should have just took it down then and then redid everything. It's the only thing we didn't take down. Deck down, bridge down. I think that would have made it a lot easier because then I could have came in on this side too. Instead of down in that hole.
Yeah.
And then you could have possibly probably got some of it with the skid steer dumping it over here.
You don't know what you don't know until you do know.
Now we know. Maybe this time next year I hit that 100,000 and TYM could sponsor this video.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Get the auger attachment. He does lots of fence work.
They just had the big tractor show up in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is for agriculture, big farms, and they do have a lot of small farm equipment as well.
Let's see if we can get this. Once I get past this rock, there we go. It's like right in here. I knew this line was going to be bad. I remember, I think when we dug that one out.
That might be why there's holes over here. And there's all that gravel there.
I'm sure. It's all right in here. I'm glad it stopped here yesterday. There we go. Trying to fill in this other hole.
There's a hole over there?
That's where I got that post out of.
Oh, okay.
I think it looks better without that wire mesh on there. Oh, I got, I was telling them, I got that black spray paint, but I bought the turbo can.
Yeah?
It's on the back of that, of the golf cart. Where they had the big tall ones like you paint cars with, or that we
Oh,
paint
yeah.
cars with.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
I'm gonna try it.
What are you gonna paint?
This fence black, so I'm gonna try it. Says it's quicker, faster. It was only $5 more than the smaller cans, but if it works, they had one white one left. I almost bought it for Evan. I was like, oh, wait. He doesn't seem too concerned.
That was at Lowe's?
Yeah, it was at Lowe's. It was on the bottom shelf.
I bet you they got them at Walmart too.
They probably do, or you can order them. I just want to see how they work.
Yeah.
I thought if I could just go through here and go shh, 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 and I'm done,
Mm-hmm.
worth it. Time and money. I'm almost there. Another foot.
I have to get my pan out and you just throw the spoils in my pan.
Yeah, you should have. You could have been panning while I was doing this.
Gravel and clay. Very possible gold in there.
Yep, that's all the rocks.
I'm gonna go get it.
You gonna go get it?
Uh-huh.
All right. You pan. I'll have the hole dug by that time, I think. Almost through it. It's like a vein right here. When I put the fence in last time, right through this area, it was all rocky. There used to be trees here. When I bought the house, you couldn't even see this. I didn't know this pond, the creek. I didn't know any of this was here. I bought it because it said it had over an acre. We actually looked at the house just because we were in this neighborhood. And it was a new built
Get
house.
back in there.
And the realtor said, "You want to look at that one?" I said, "Okay." But it had, the sod was sodded out front. And it had, oh, he's got the thing on there. It had, it was just sodded where they were going to build it at. I guess the neighbor said they were trying to build a house on this side. And they couldn't get it to perk. I understood that now that I dig. I dug all these holes. But yeah, this pond was here. It was already dug out. There used to be a giant hill here. That's what he's talking about, the gold. Somebody was digging back here years ago. You know, we found old like beer cans and stuff, like old. And so somebody was digging out here for a reason, and I don't think it was agriculture. There's a lot of signs of goodness back here. Hopefully he's right. I told him it's a 90-10 split. I got that there too. And that one up there,
They got gravel in them?
yeah, all that. Not as bad as this part. This part's always the worst. But all that in there does too. That's the old hole. Yeah, I just got it setting up there. Should be fine. It's not the best.
I touched the post.
You sucker. See, of course, this post is the one that's
Kind of wiggly.
kind of crooked too. I'm almost there, Woo.
Put it right in the pan here. My challenge will be to get down to the water without getting wet.
I'll just go over there.
Yeah.
Just right over there. Oh, right where you went.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do. Unless you want to go right here, be more of a reach for you though. Oh, I guess you could go. I keep forgetting this goat fence is down. Go down there. Might not be that good though for you. You know what they say?
What's that?
It's about good enough.
Little buff.
It'll buff. I think as far as I'm going with that one.
All right.
See where that one takes me.
I'll see if you got any gold in here.
Yeah, let me know. Should probably take them out first. All right. He's gonna pan. Hey, just remember your mic's still mic'd up. He ain't gonna remember. I'm gonna have to edit it. All right, let's put that one in. Oh, I gotta get them nails out. Losing my mind. Get these out. Put them on the pole, it'd be harder. Well, maybe. Put them farther in. That works too. I want to get that one out. I don't think it's going to go in right. Nope. Of course. Let's see. Gavin. There.
All right, gang. I'm gonna try to pan this gold right here, or pan this dirt and see if there's any gold in it. And this is my first time setting this up on this stick here. Let me see if I can keep my feet dry.
We've got 2 videos going on.
This challenge.
These things.
All right, I'm just gonna have to get on my knees. Hang still.
It's perfect.
Hang tight for a second.
perfectly. Let me do something. Let's go over here so I can get his mic off. I'm not fixing it on these mics yet.
Look at that pretty one.
Check 1, 2. Hey, let me see that mic you got.
Oh,
This way we're not talking over each other. I got you. All right. While he's panning, I'm gonna finish my gate and my fence. I always say the wrong stuff. So we can't put that in there. Go. Go, go. Go, Kevin. All right. Shoot a screw in here. We'll do another one over there. And we'll dig another hole. The reason why I'm doing it this way is these boards are not all the same. If you're asking, well, why is he doing it like that? That doesn't make any sense. Well, some are longer than others. That's all I'm going to say. So it is what it is, but at the same time, what I don't want it to happen is they don't line up in the middle and then I got to cut. So it's just kind of easier if I do it bit by bit, if that makes any sense. I try to straighten them out once I get them up, and then I'll hit the rest of the screws in there. I think that should do it because it's on that hill. I'm gonna let it ride. I'll look at it once it's up. Yeah, that'll look good. The other ones I had the 2x4 sideways, so it's 3.5 inches, but because of that hill right there, I don't want it to be too tall and then it look funky. That board's already crooked anyways, doesn't matter. All right, let me get the level out and then give it a little straightness. I'll hit it with the hammer, put the nails in it. This is the stuff I was talking about. I bought. We're gonna see how it works. Hopefully the wind dies down, and I'll shoot it today. We'll see. I keep seeing them do the cars with it, and I said, well, for $5 more, you sold me on it. So it's not bad. Try to get this a little straight. I think it needs to go. Close counts. Pop these fine. Yeah. I have this bigger hammer. I've been trying to use this one. I got a framing hammer in there. Trying to use this. young, things don't hurt you like they do when you get a little older. And so I try to use the lighter of it too. Plus these nails are kind of old and been used multiple times. Kind of like me. So, gotta treat them gentle. Find anything? No. 90-10 split. I ain't paying the bills. You're welcome to get you a scoop of that. Get you a scoop of that. Alrighty. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, dang it. I gotta get them dang old nails out.
You done yet?
Almost. I have to. I had to walk over to the gold miner over there because he's mic'd up.
Oh yeah, that was my bad.
You're good. I was like, let me just stop because he ain't gonna know. And then if I'm talking, it's gonna be over what I'm doing.
I don't think I was talking too much.
That green thing was going up. It might have just been the sand.
The creek.
Yeah, it could have been the creek. Almost done. It's my famous line. Almost done. 6 hours later. Yeah, I mean, when you and everybody else watches the video, the first one, once it posts, let me know what you guys think, and you, because there's stuff that probably need to do better, but as of right now, I'm getting too much content. So I don't know how these, this ain't no offense to the guys that's doing it, but I don't know how they don't have enough. Maybe they got a formula that they use. If you do, let me in on the secret.
Comment down below.
What are we holding the secrets for? So we only one of us get TYM tractors? I want one. They look cool. Yep, I think this one will go right there. Perfect. Right on the edge. Hopefully he doesn't try to jump around that. He's squirrely sometimes.
Yeah, they got pretty sure footing.
Yeah. That's why the last one stuck out so far, but guess I can add extenders on it. I think it'll be all right though. All right. There's my brick. I've been looking for that. Put it right here. Almost hit that other one. Dang it. I'm jiggling. Forgot I had it on my head. But I am jiggling. Let's set that up.
I think I got the mic back on.
Now, they can probably hear you. But if you do, you got to turn it on. It might come out on. You just got to look at the side. It's got like a green light. If not, there's a little power button on the side of it. No. So much rock. Ain't got my mittens on either. That's okay. So Action Pro has or the Action 4 has like three microphones on it. That's what it said.
Oh, there's one on there, right?
There's 3 of them on that thing.
Oh, really?
So the guy was filming it, like showing it, and you could tell the difference between that and these. You know, I mean, these are way better, but it is on there, so you don't necessarily need it. If you was like starting off, you could just get that camera, and you'd be good, or a GoPro probably. I think a GoPro's the same. I just bought that because it was cheaper out of the 2, better in my opinion with the reviews. And like I said yesterday, it was the mics I wanted. GoPro don't make mics, so I wanted something just to link very easily, almost like Apple products. I didn't want to have to deal with it. Is it linked up? Yeah, I gotta go through the settings. Plus, these are the guys that make them drones that everybody uses. So all of them, it'll link up with, they said the same picture quality and all that stuff. You could have them all set, that way it looks all the same, you know?
Is that the drone you sent me yesterday?
Maybe. Probably, because they make the ones, the guy reviewed it and he was that professional guy. That was a pretty good little video. I didn't know they were that cheap though. I mean, it ain't cheap, but $300, it ain't that bad.
It's not like the old days where they were.
And the way it was
Thousands.
filming, I was like, wow. And then 400.
Well, you can just put one of those cameras on, isn't that? Aren't they just, they connect to it?
Well, no, they have their own cameras on them ones. But I mean, you could on some of them. That's what he said that lava video was. It was a racing drone, and they stuck a GoPro on it, and that's how they got the footage.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So it can go really fast through there, so it didn't get burnt out. But yeah, they got their own cameras, and then the 300 only had the one sensor. I think it was above or below. I think it's below. And then the $400 had the 3 sensors where it wouldn't hit the sideways and above. That's what what's Country Town Acres? Is that what that guy's called?
Country View Acres.
Country View Acres.
Evan and
Yeah.
Rebecca.
I keep messing them up. I was telling these guys, I suck at names. So yeah, that's what he was talking about. He said he had a drone before it broke, and this one had all kinds of sensors. But he was acting like it was crazy expensive, and then maybe he's got like the good one. I don't know what drone he's got, but the dude was like $400. His favorite was the Micro 4, the DJI. I keep saying DJI, but it's DJI. I don't know why I say G. Maybe it sounds better in my mind. I guess it's DJ. Kevin. Nah, he's being a butthead today.
Yeah, there's an Australian video about Kevin.
That's what he was named after.
Yeah.
Even though he was sweet then, he was just a little one.
He fulfilled that to the max.
Oh yeah, never name your goats Kevin, that's for sure. Yep, times like this, the posthole digger would have been nice to have.
You'll go through that little gravel pretty easily.
This makes a tighter hole anyways. There's your little gold nugget. Oh. There's another one right there.
White quartz.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm close. It's down here somewhere. I dug this pond out. Didn't come rich off of it. Actually, had to pay Sunbelt. They got a little richer that day. Nah, they did a good job. track came off. They came out, no problems. That is a huge rock. I mean, I can always cut the tops off, but I don't want it to be.
Yeah, the
Like
corner one needs to be strong.
I know, that's what I don't want, because it's like right on the edge. There it is.
Well, that's a big hunk of quartz.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why they dug this pond originally here, even though it didn't have any water in it.
Yeah. By a creek.
Yeah, and maybe they were washing rocks.
Got it. Someone on the corner. That's what I was telling them when we first found out about this pond. They had it was beer cans back here. They were old.
Pull tab.
Coors? Was it Coors or something? I forgot what they were. Couldn't have been Coors. Miller? No, I can't remember.
The old pull tab ones.
Yep. One of them beers. I'm trying to twist it. It's getting sticky. There it goes.
Did you explain to viewers what that red paint on your post hole diggers was?
Red paint means I use it a lot. I've dug a lot of holes. That's my 2-foot marking.
Okay.
I was going to. But yeah, 2 foot. I think it's 2 foot, might be 3. Let me tell you, 1, yeah, it's 2 foot. We're about there. Like Tad said, I'm trying to get this one deeper because it's right on the edge. Even though I didn't have that one in at all, I just stuck it in the ground, the one I just buried.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me get this one. I was trying to reuse the
Get the
ones with
inspector.
the cement on them, but they kept breaking off. Now I went and got cement. I don't really need to reuse them.
How many bags do you get?
Just one.
Oh,
They're not that big. The holes ain't. Yeah. I wasn't even going to do it. I was like, many times I've done this. I'll do it again next year sometime.
yeah. You put cement on the post, it slows you down when you got to move it.
Yeah. But I was like, they like pushing on it. The goats do, and they'll start pushing, and they'll not stand on it, but put the front legs on there. And so that's why I cemented them in, or I'm about to. But I'm gonna put this board on there. It looks straight. Do my test. All right, let me get that on, and then I'll cement them so it doesn't have a lot of weight on it. And then they're all kind of straight. I don't have to worry about them twisting. And then we'll shoot more screws once everything gets a little harder. You know what? Let me pull them out. Watch out, Woody booties.
Woody,
You just being all nosy for no reason. Cause Grandpa out here.
it's not inspector time.
Because Grandpa's out here. You're wondering if you go over there all the time or something. Oh, look at that other gate on there. Be a lot easier. Pull these out.
You talking a gate at my house?
Another gate
Oh,
for that. But yeah, we're gonna do that too. That'll be an easy project. Gonna take a couple hours. I will say, I was telling my wife and Tad about it, but I always say a project's going to take me, a couple hours, ends up taking me 6. But I will say with this filming it showed me how long it actually takes me to do stuff, because I got 2 hours of footage And then got 2 hours of footage yesterday. The camera stopped twice due to the battery life. It's about to stop again, and I continue to work. So I want to say I worked about 5 hours straight yesterday, top of my noggin. So same thing with today. It'll cut off. I'll probably end up cementing all these in, let it set, take a break this time, maybe, and then we'll go from there. All I'm doing is looking at close counts right here. Then I'll put that there. Probably should have shot it first. Let's do that. Put a screw in. So then I don't have to worry about the side to side. Just got to worry about this way when I'm cementing them in. So let me put this thing on the charger. I'm gonna put some cement in here, and then we'll get back to doing what we're doing.